Hey folks, today is April the 29th. It is 6:52 in the afternoon. We're going to look at doing our Agimat EA week number 57 live testing review. If you guys recall, last week we lost 10.51%. Week before that, we made 1.37%. I believe this week we were able to close out some of those trades that were in heavy drawdown, and I'm pretty sure this week we were able to close out a few more of those large drawdown trades. So let's go ahead and jump in and take a look. We're probably in a bit of a loss for the week, but as long as we were able to, like I said, get some of that drawdown taken care of, I'm still overall happy. As you can see, we're up 50.58% at present. And yeah, so this week we lost 1.20% or $75. And let's see here. And as you can see, we have trades open going into the weekend. We'll take a look at that momentarily. But at present, the month of April, we're down 9.26%. Okay, so it's only 1 day left. And so, yeah, this is probably or basically where we're going to close out the month. Hopefully, now that we've gotten out of those Euro Japanese yen, I think it is, trades, we can start to stop the bleeding and start trying to make some higher highs here. Definitely want to get back to that. All right. Let us take a look at the news for the week before we jump into the VPS and see what trades closed out. As we can see here, Monday, nothing really there. Tuesday, we had trim mean CPI out of Australia. Wednesday, not much there. Thursday, advanced GDP out of the U.S. and also unemployment claims. And Friday, core PCE out of the U.S. here. All right, let's go ahead now, jump into the VPS and see what's happened. So as we can see here, my account is now at 6,202. I believe I started this with a $5,000 account. I'm pretty sure it was right around there. So we're still definitely in profit nicely overall. And as we can see here, we do have $585 in drawdown. And let's see if some of those Euro Japanese yen trades got closed out. All right, first day of the week is the 25th. So we got started about right there. All right, so as usual, we have lots of group trades that closed out. You can see here, excuse me, Euro Japanese yen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades right here. We can see a $120 win, a $91 win, and that counteracted this $170 loss, $25 loss, and $6.91 loss. So this grouping closed out in profit. And if we keep going down here, see if there's any more Euro Japanese yen trades. All right, so here's another one that closed out. This was a sell order. Let's keep on going down. All right, so it looks like a lot of the trades that we got closed out. Let me see how many Euro Japanese yen trades do we have left here. All right, so as we can see, Euro Japanese yen, you can see Agimat, it's not on here anymore. I have gone ahead and removed it from this currency pair, but I'm going to let these trades go ahead and play out. Unless it gets down to like $1 or $2 here, then I'll just go ahead most likely and shut it down if I'm watching the charts at that point. But there's one there. Here's a second one, $16.58. Third one, $11.53. Fourth one, $4.12. So as you can see, in comparison to where we were last week and the week before, we've definitely gotten rid of the majority of those Euro Japanese yen trades. Once those get closed out, I will go ahead and add in the other pair that Agimat is recommended, and we'll let that run. And actually, let's go ahead and take one more quick peek here. GBP USD, there was a lot of movement with this pair this week, and it was in a bit of drawdown that I saw. Let me see here. Okay, so those trades, yep, they must have closed out. Today's the 29th. When I checked yesterday, like I said, these GBP USD trades were in some pretty heavy drawdown, so I'm happy to see that they were able to get closed out. And it looks like in profit, $83 $70, $20. So it was able to counteract the $71 and the $85 loss there. And pretty sure we took some losses on GBP USD this week. Otherwise, we wouldn't be down that 1 point whatever percent this week. As you guys can see here, $60 loss there, $60 loss there, and an $8.97 win. These are not in a group. These are all individual trades here. So these three, or I should say these two losses right here, are what kind of got us down this week. But if we step back over here, you can see we're only down $75. So those wins that we got definitely helped to counteract this $120 loss right here. So definitely glad we had those winning trades to kind of counteract that and cut this in half. It could have been a lot worse. All right, so now, like I said, we've gotten rid of the majority of the Euro Japanese yen trades. Hopefully going forward, we'll go ahead and get rid of these last four, I believe it is. And like I said, they don't make up a large portion of what we got here. Let me get back over here. I'm looking at the wrong thing. The biggest trade we have in drawdown with Euro Japanese yen is $20.41. Excuse me. So hopefully next week we'll go ahead and get these. And I think they're all buy trades. That's one there, one there. That one's a buy as well. And that is a buy as well. So all of our sell trades got closed out. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. So what we need to see next week is a nice push up. If that happens, we'll go ahead and be out of these Euro Japanese yen trades. We'll get the new currency pair added, and hopefully everything will go well with that, and we can get back to some smooth selling here and start trying to make some new higher highs and get rid of some of this drawdown. I think we're only down like 500 and some odd dollars, which is pretty typical for Agimat. So I'm definitely happy to see us back in that range instead of 1,000, 2,000 and such. All right, let's go ahead and go back now and take a look here. We can check out Kelvin's account. All right, so Kelvin is down 2.23%. One moment, guys. All right, sorry about that. Had to clear my throat here. And I'm pretty sure hopefully he was able to get out of that Euro Japanese yen trade as well. Let me see if I can see his history. Let's see if we can see some Euro Japanese yen orders in here somewhere. Okay, it might be open trades. Let's see if there are any here. He might not have any. Yep, I'm not seeing any Euro Japanese yen trades here. All right, so it looks like this week, like I said, on his, what is this? $5,074 account, he lost 115 here, as we can see. Hopefully next week we can get back to business as usual. I know everybody wants to start seeing some higher highs, myself included. All right, let's check out Khalid's here. All right, Khalid is down 1.06% this week. And I'm pretty sure Khalid, let me see here. Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so hopefully he was able to close out some of those Euro Japanese yen trades in the same way I was. I see a few of them here. And last one, let's check out Alex's account. Alex made 1.60% this week. As you can see with Alex, he only trades the Euro USD pair. All right, let us now jump over here and refresh the page. We can make sure we got the newest comments here. All right. Hi, Larry. Thanks ever so much for putting these updates together always. First time Agimat closed 3 trades and lost in a single week after hitting 600 pips, obviously due to market volatility. And it's been the first time I had a losing week, about 1% for over a year now. Very nice. So keen on seeing though how the EA recovers from the current drawdown. Again, thanks for the updates. You are very welcome. Okay, so you said you've been trading for about a year and you had your first losing week. That is awesome. To go a year and just now getting your first losing week of about 1%. Very nice. All right, I have to report large losses on both my Agimat systems. Frog face. I don't believe I've seen an update from you before. Let's go ahead and jump into it anyway. They have worked so well for nearly 2 years, but recently with the unprecedented strength of the US dollar, the approach is no longer profitable. I hope to get out soon of both systems, but with drawdown 30% on both, I'm trying to find the best exit point. Unfortunately, one has to realize that markets change, and when they do, unless the algorithm is updated, the system will fail. I know we just got a update from Agimat, so hopefully we'll get something else to, I guess, better accommodate the current market conditions, or we can just stick with it and see what's going to happen. Here, this is exactly what has happened. Suffice to say, more funds have been lost than were made. It's a real shame. I agree with you. It is a shame here. All right, I'm curious, what would have been the profit and loss for the week if you removed the Euro-Japanese yen pairs? I have no idea, but you can definitely, let me see if I have it here. You can come up here and check out the MyFX book link right there and see if you can try and figure it out. I know I wouldn't be able to. I guess you could just take out the Euro-Japanese yen pairs and see what the profit and loss would be from there. I just don't have time to do it in this video. All right. I have lost all the profits and 26% of my deposits. I have opened an account with a new broker for better leverage. Based on Michael Weber's response from the vendor last week, my 30-to-1 leverage retail account must have contributed to my losses. I have now turned the auto trade off and will let the trades close out. A procedure recommended by the vendor's website. Then transfer the funds to the new account. My drawdown is 54%. Whew. Okay, so hopefully going into next week, we'll be able to get out of those trades so you can move over. I believe with the broker that I'm currently with, which is, what is it, LQDFX? Yes. What is my leverage? Give me 1 second. Okay, so it looks like my leverage is 1 to 300. And let's come back. You said yours was what? 30 to 1. Okay, so yeah, it definitely is a big difference. So hopefully you'll be able to jump over to a broker that offers more leverage. Definitely can recommend LQDFX, their ECN account. Had a pretty good experience with them. All right, remove the Euro-Japanese yen pair. Completely stop the EA and remove it from the charts before you close the orders, then resume the recommended pairs. Good advice, but the USD Japanese yen, which is recommended pair, would also have produced similar disastrous results. I think that Kelvin did the right thing by closing all his Japanese yen trades a month ago instead of this slow account destroying 600 pip stop losses that keep happening with Euro-Japanese yen. All right, yes, unfortunately, the USD Japanese yen went on a trend that hasn't been seen for over 6 years. Best way is to cut the losses early and exit the pair. All right, it's kind of weird how people talking percentages. I'm just curious, when you go to the bank, do you say, let me have 3? Okay, this EA made me lose over $9,000. You should back test it before you use it. I did for 2 years. I'm testing it for 14 months. It's profitable so far. Yeah, I'd definitely like to know what pairs you were using. I know if you were sticking to the vendor's pairs, I know the USD Japanese yen definitely has hit a hard patch. But unless you had a super large account, it's kind of difficult to speak on this, because if you had a $100,000 account and you lost 9,000, that's one thing. But if you had, a $10,000 account and you're saying you lost 9,000, something else I believe was going on in that situation. All right, why does the EA put on much higher lot sizes on some trades, but only 0.01 for most? Martingale EA thought it was hedging EA only. It uses Martingale to do hedging. Yeah, if you want to, you can go to the Agimat website, which is, let me go over here, right here. Actually, give me 1 second. All right, I'm on the website here. I was going to try and find the answer for you here. But if you want, you can just go to their website. They have this facts section right here. And it does talk about, I believe, where and why the EA takes trades. Let me see here. How does hedging work? Does the Agimat EA work without the neural network? No, the Agimat EA needs the neural network sync in order to function. Keep in mind the EA is just a client software on your site and requires our server technology to work properly. So yeah, you can definitely come here and see if you can find the answer to that. But as far as the reason why the expert advisor trades the way it does, I am not sure. You might want to also reach out to the vendor and see about that. But overall, definitely not happy with the week overall, but I can say I'm happy to see that we're out of those Euro-Japanese yen pairs. That's definitely a good thing. And hopefully next week we'll be able to close out the rest of those Euro-Japanese yen pairs so we can start hopefully moving on to some bigger and better things, and maybe even start making some new higher highs here. And we'll have to just be patient and see if they decide to put out another update. So we'll see what happens. Either way, do have the live account so we can follow along, or you guys can follow along and see what happens with the EA in a live environment. All right, folks, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next Agimat EA weekly update review. Take care, folks.